Big Apple and throughout America, because he's one of the heartbeats of America and of talk radio in this country. And only in America do things like this happen, where a man can grow up on a farm and talk to the cows. They probably weren't listening much, but whatever he was saying, they were hearing. What are you going to do, Americans, with this new president, with Donald Trump, who came out of nowhere to become the president of the United States? Actually, everybody knew him as the apprentice. Now, he's the president, and he is the one that is going to be able, in real life, to hire and fire. And he loves to fire. So whoever wants to get in with Trump, get in there and help him out. Help him win this country back so that we can have hope again. Because there's somebody that says, there's no more hope. You know who she is. She's leaving, going to Hawaii. Listen to me at 8, 1, and 6 on Tan Talk Radio Network.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't. But keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
All right, it's Wednesday. Almost time for Christmas. You know what that means? It's your #1 entertainment show in the Tampa Bay area, Hollywood Connections. Now your host, Miss Florida Diva Yvonne Madison, and the lady with all the connections, Dawn Reese. All right, ladies, lights, camera, action. You're on.
Hi, everybody. You're driving home at 6:07. You're probably saying, what is Hollywood Connections all about? This is a super exciting show. And Yvonne Madison, my co-host, is here. Say hi.
Hi.
Yes, and we have Ellen here, a surprise guest.
Hello.
And our top reporter, Alexia.
Hello, everyone, and happy holidays.
Yes, yes.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
Okay, almost be done with it.
I know. And if you go to HollywoodConnections.biz, you can actually see what we're all about. We have reporters on the red carpet. Actually, in a few minutes, we have a casting director, ladies, calling in from Orlando that was just doing a casting for Disney. It was $1,000 it paid.
Oh,
and
wow.
families. And then we have another, Ellen, you have an agent calling in as well?
Ty Teele from LittleAngelsNation.com.
And he's from Baltimore area?
That's correct.
Ooh, it's going to be a fun time here. And in the meantime, Peter, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing? Hope I didn't make you guys deaf with that intro, but I try to make it as loud as possible to wake you guys up and wake everybody up out there. It's Hollywood Connections time on Wednesday from 6 to 8 on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
I agree. Well, you know, before we start, do we have any callers? How are we doing so far? We're good?
We're doing fine. We're quiet right now.
Okay, so we're just waiting for our one caller to call in. I'm going to check on her in a second. So let's go to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for a minute.
My favorite.
Well, I know, Peter, and it's her favorite.
And I did a dance for a dance recital when I was like 5 years old to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ah.
Madeline sang it on the Christmas episode last year of the Madeline Mommy Show.
Ah.
Oh, I love it.
So we're going to call the agent here and make sure that she has the call-in number. And we're excited because there's a lot happening. We were just at the Christmas parade, Ellen.
Yay! That was a lot of fun.
Largo
yeah,
Old-Fashioned
on
Christmas
Saturday
parade.
over in Largo, Florida.
That's right. Well, we'll be right back. Enjoy my co-host's favorite song.
Yes.
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
All right.
Well, I was trying to make phone calls and try to get a hold of everybody because they're probably on different time zones. And so we're going to actually have Ty call in just a second and talk about his agency. You ladies were just rocking and rolling in here.
Oh, yes.
We were singing the Rudolph song.
Yes, but listen, but the reason why I like that is because I used to teach early childhood development, and sometimes children wouldn't let other children join in and play.
Right,
And
it's actually about bullying.
Yes, it's like bullying.
Exactly. And that's why we had it on the Madeline and Mommy Show, because it sends out a good message about that.
And even though you're different, everybody's not the same. You still have qualities.
Yeah, and you might have those qualities for a special reason.
Yes, like guiding his sled
Right.
tonight.
And God made people different so they stand out because it's not, I mean, instead of being all the same routine, be different.
Like a rainbow.
Right.
Or a garden, like a garden.
I love that analogy. Also, too, is since we're waiting for our call-ins, hey, if anybody, what's the secret of eBay? Does anybody know?
I know a secret.
Okay, here, take the mic.
Okay, my secret is, it depends on which one you're talking about, but my secret is if you're trying to find a product that you have in mind, it's very specific, instead of typing it in and finding the first one you see that's probably like $30. Scroll down a few pages. Take your time. Put that one in your cart. But keep looking for the same thing because you'll find the same thing just worded differently. That's half the price of that. And you just add it into your cart, then delete out the cart. That's what I do.
I think what she's trying to find out is how do you win a bid?
I don't bid.
Yeah, because I was
I don't
bidding.
bid.
I was bidding.
That's where the problem is.
I'm not allowed to bid.
Okay, anybody out there that knows the secret? Because I was bidding something for my husband.
I think it's rigged.
No, listen, seriously, it was a night vision for him, because we have a sailboat, and I wanted him to have something in the night, and it was a great deal.
Okay,
I know.
What happened?
And here's what happened. I was bidding, and then somebody was playing with me all afternoon, back and forth all day. And then at the end, within 3-minute countdown, it was then all of a sudden they bid a little higher, then I bid a little higher, and then the last 34 seconds they bid again and they beat me out.
Of course they did.
Oh, there is a time to it?
Yeah, there's a time limit on
It
it.
expires after so many hours.
Yeah.
Some people are professional at it.
Yeah.
They just do that all day long. They just sit there and bid.
Oh my God. So if you know the secret how to win a bid, call us at 727-441-3000.
Or if you have any bidding stories like Miss Dawn, you want to share it.
Had to get that off my list here anyways.
That's the stressful meaning of Christmas.
There we go. Yes. eBay, right? Peter, do you ever order off of eBay or Amazon?
Amazon, yes. eBay, no.
No? Why not? Why one or the other?
I don't know. I've never done eBay before.
You know what I like about eBay? You can bid on it, or if you buy it, you get a preferred payment plan. Maybe because I order so much, and then you don't have to pay for it for 13 days later.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess maybe I'll try it.
Anyways, okay. So we have Ellen here, and Ellen, tell us about. And Yvonne, talk to her about her event.
Yes.
Thanks for having me on again, guys.
Welcome back.
We've been having a lot of fun together, haven't we?
We have.
Yes.
And we did Indian Rocks Beach Christmas Parade?
We did the Indian Rocks Beach
that was
thing.
Fabulous.
And then we did the soap.
Oh, soap this with the
soap this. And I just saw some photos pop up today off of that fan page.
Oh, okay. Tell everybody who was there.
Oh,
she got to meet.
Who do you get to meet?
Darnell.
Yeah, Darnell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Darnell.
And tell everybody who he is. From General Hospital.
He's one of the doctors on General Hospital. But
yeah, you got a really cute picture with him.
I did.
Yeah, you must have a really good
camera. We did a selfie, and
she knows how to do selfies.
I did. I did a selfie, and so we had an amazing day there. And then we just did another parade last weekend, the Largo Old Fashioned Christmas Parade.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that was a lot of fun. I brought the kids from the Madeline and Mommy show along, and we all had a great time.
Yeah, and now you have a big event coming up in February.
We do. It's Mad's Fashion 2017, and it's being held in Kissimmee, Florida, again at the Flamingo Water Park Resort. Yeah, and the hotel is offering with a promo code of St. Jude's to book your hotel room for just $55 a night, which includes 4 water park passes per room per night. It's a great deal. And then this is to help benefit St. Jude's Children's Cancer Research Hospital and raise awareness for healthier choices for a hungry child.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
And what happened at the last event? So what to expect when you're there?
Oh, my goodness. Well, we had an amazing time. It was such a good turnout. We had a lot of models. We had hairbenders there doing the hair and makeup. We had Joy G. Niece. We had Ashley Nicole. We had Pretty Image. We had Blake G. We had almost 100 models.
Oh,
we had 7 designers, and we've grown since then. Actually, we have over 100 models. We have 11 designers this time. And the entertainment will include Ashley Nicole again, Joey G. Niece. We've picked up a few new entertainers.
Oh, yes. I sent you a gal that was one of our title holders before. Now, she used to sing on cruises.
That's correct. And she works over at
I think
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Nihilus?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She'll be performing. And then also we've got a few people coming over that have been here on the show just recently. Josh Noltz.
Right.
Who's actually the producer and the director of Sleepwalkers, which Madeline and I are both extras in that part, thanks to Thaddeus.
Yes. And actually, he was on this show a couple of weeks ago, the film director.
Yep, that's right. And then we also have the 2 that were just in here last weekend. One of them is an artist.
Right.
What is his name?
Oh, that is Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt Garland.
Yeah, Wyatt. And then the young lady that's also, she's a superhero.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, superheroes, before we go to our next caller, our first caller, can you hand me that over there real quick? I want to show everybody what this is.
About the cruise.
Oh, my God. So do you know what's coming up, everybody? It's called fan2c.com. And if you see this big poster that I'm holding up and you're driving, you can't see it because you have to go home and watch us online. But yeah, it's fan2c.com. And to book a reservation is 800-376-2504. But if you go online and you put in Hollywood 1, you're going to see all these stars. Now, do you ever watch Stranger Things? Anybody?
I've heard of it.
Your microphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, and my friend is a big fan of it.
Okay, how about The Walking Dead?
I've interviewed some of the stars in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we know Tim Proctor.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
I haven't seen him on. What series is he on yet?
Oh, he's been in several, and he's in this current series also, but he's been in like 5.
Okay, because I'm on the first series now. I'm in the very beginning on Netflix.
Okay, I don't think he's in. He doesn't come in until later on, but he's one of the Walker Stalkers.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. And then you can see here they have Frank Miller, Dark Knight panel. And these are all the people that are going to be on the cruise, plus the Guardians of the Galaxy panel. And these are celebrities.
That's a big Marvel movie, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Now, where's that at? Where do you find that?
Guardians of the Galaxy, it's a Marvel movie that came out, I think, last year, and it's going to have a sequel, 2017. It has Chris Pratt in it, and it's a team of galaxy fighters, and it's pretty big. I'm not too big on like the sci-fi, but I've heard about it, and it's a great hit. It looks really good, and the new one's coming out. It has Vin Diesel voicing it, so.
Okay. Well, it's on Royal Caribbean, so if anybody wants to go, it's fan2c.com. So me and my husband are taking our honeymoon actually on here, and we're going to be, and he's dressing up. We got our costumes.
You got them?
Well, I found out, here we go back to eBay, right?
Okay.
Flight attendant Pan Am look. Because I used to be one.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he's going to be Captain Steubing.
Oh, that's
and we got to get the
nice.
little bars, and then, and so people will think he's on the cruise, and they're going to ask him a ton of questions.
Oh, good. That's going to be fun.
I know. So we want to thank everybody over there at the Fan2C, and you get 15% off if you put it in there. So that's cool. So what about the Walking Dead TV show do you like, Alexia?
I think it's a great show because I like zombies. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we're big zombie fans too.
Okay.
And since I know Tim Proctor personally, of course I've got to be a big fan. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I did the Fan Fest back in Orlando. I can't remember when I did it, but it was for a charity event for the Pulse nightclub shooting. So they were raising money for the Fan Fest Walker Stalker convention. I interviewed and met a bunch of the Walking Dead stars.
Wow.
Half of the panel of celebrities that were there, I got the chance to interview them. So it was a lot of fun interviewing the stars of Walking Dead. It was really cool.
Nice. Okay. So if anybody has a question for any of these people that will be on the cruise, these celebrities, let me know, and we'll get that on camera as well. Peter, who's on the line with us?
We got a Ty on the line.
Okay. Ellen, do you
Hi,
want to
Ty. How are you?
introduce him to us? Ellen?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We finally talk. I'm good, Ty. This is Ty Teele from LittleAngelsNation.com.
Yes.
Welcome. I've been excited all day to talk to you. We are actually signed with you guys, right? Madeline
Right.
is. Yep. And so, Dawn, you want to ask?
Hi,
some
Ty.
questions?
My co-host and I are here. You're in the Baltimore area. Is that correct?
Yes, we're out of the Baltimore area. Yeah.
And tell us, I looked at your website, and what is impressive with me is, I had to ask some questions, as a talk show host, and you answered them all correctly, and so you win the nice, awesome modeling agency of the year.
Yay.
So what impressed me was what the ages that you were looking for. Tell us about your agency, and you don't have a fee. You give it, take out a percentage, and that's why I know that it's a good agency as well. Tell us more about your agency.
Sure. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yes, the Little Angels Nation, we started back in 2010. That's when I pretty much formulated it. It was actually with me and my son. His name is Little Ty, Ty Jael. At the time, he was between 11 and 12 years old, and I had taken him to this park in the Hamilton, New Jersey area. And I was talking to him about, what would he do to give back to little kids and things like that. He was, at the time, he was really into, animals and things like that. So he wanted to build a park that, kids could go to that was more like a animal sanctuary, so that they could see the natural wildlife in the area, for Hamilton and the Trenton area in New Jersey. So it kind of stemmed from that. We were looking for ways to do some funding and maybe start a park in the area. I was doing photography, and I kind of got into it through that. It was going to be something that we could, create a park. We never got the park, but yeah, but we started the Little Angels, and he was the brainchild behind that, and I still owe him. So I pretty much owe him my life for it. But we're moving forward, and we're looking for great talent. The agency itself, as you said, Dawn, we don't take a registration fee. Everything is done through a contract. All of our models are non-exclusive. We do, however, have some exclusive talent. We're now starting to get into that. And, but when it comes to the non-exclusive talent, there is no fee. We take all the kids that come in and, we promote them, we market them. We even share them with other agencies, and we
That's
try
what
to
gave me the green light to go forward with them, because honestly, I've been in this business for 45 years. I was a child model myself, and I'm helping my daughter, to fulfill her dreams. And I tell you, we have just been through it with different agencies and things like that, and I refuse to pay for something that I don't need. And these companies, a lot of them are scamming people. And if you know anything about this business at all, there's no need to change hands with money until the model or the actor or actress books the job. And then they take a percentage, which is absolutely 100% legit.
But can I tell you, Ty and Yvonne and Ellen, why I started the show for Hollywood Connections? Because I saw so many horror stories. People would spend thousands of dollars to go pay for classes, or they go here and trust me, I've worked for all of them.
And get nothing out of it.
You know what? That's true. And then they don't know they pay more money and more money. So I came up with, let's get film directors, producers, agents, casting directors on this show, helping people get connected.
Right.
And, the main thing is, it's who you know and who knows you as well to get in the door, and sending your photos. But here's an example, Ty. Now, how would they register with you? Let me go through that first series. Do they go to your website? How does that work? And if they're out of state, how does that work?
Sure. We take no registrations through our website. We want everyone to have a one-on-one conversation with us, basically. The best way is through email. They contact us, or even through Facebook. We get a lot of people through Facebook. But the initial contact, whether they're through email, Facebook, or, word of mouth, they contact us, and a lot of the parents, they give us a call.
I called and I spoke to someone. Yeah.
Could I ask a question? Is this for children, this agency only?
Yes.
What's the ages?
The ages are from 15 and under, but we do have an adult side that is 16 and over.
Okay.
And
basically it's 15 and under.
Right, for Little Angels. Yes, 15 and under.
Okay.
And so, through whatever means of contact they get in touch with us, we then have a personal conversation. We find out, what the parents are about, what they're looking for their children, and, we go forward from there. At that point, my partner, Brittany Carter, she would most likely send them a contract, and we begin the process of sending their kids out to casting directors.
Yes, and Brittany's just a lovely lady, too, by the way.
She is.
Yeah, she's a godsend for, what I've been trying to create and for what the Little Angels Nation stand for. She's so dedicated. We were just having a conversation. I was asleep. I had to crash and get some rest. But, we stay up until the wee hours of the night. We get up early. And we don't
That's how this business is. Because you never know when something's going to come in.
So if a parent wants to get involved with you, how would they get in contact with you, Mr. Ty?
They can contact us at angelsnationbooking@gmail.com. They can also go to our website, which is littleangelsnation.com. That's angels with a Z. And they can contact us that way and come straight in. The first thing they're going to do is they'll be able to submit their child to us with, with photos, contact information, a little bit about their child, no matter how old they are. And, we contact them back and we set up a phone meeting. And
like a small resume?
Yeah, a small resume.
They don't probably have much on the resume.
Right. Sometimes
you'd be surprised. Madeline's resume right now, she's 8 years old. It's bigger than mine.
I mean, she's professional. I'm talking about somebody that's new in the game.
Right.
Well, that's what I think Marty was talking about, too. The other agent that calls in and casting director, that a lot of people will end up, if it's just a child or a baby, you have your birth date and your basic stats
things,
as well. So that's really cool.
Helps to get them started in the business and in the right direction.
Right. Yes. Now, what happens if they're out of state and you're in Baltimore? What do you do? I mean, if they say, hey, I can, because you're near Washington, D.C. Now, I have a friend, actually, Pam's watching me live. Also, let me get Pam Probet to call in. Pam, call me at 727-441-3000. She's got a show called PageantLive.com. And hopefully maybe she'll call in and talk to you for a second. But she's in that Washington, Baltimore area and has a lot of ladies and girls. Are you in the pageant world at all yourself with children?
We're not in the pageant world, but so many of our kids are in the pageants. I mean, we welcome it. I just haven't did anything, with it at all. We looked at doing something last year, but we may bring that to fruition in 2017. But as of right now, we haven't did anything with pageantry at all. But a lot of our kids are definitely in pageants. Yeah.
Well, I'll connect you with Pam, PageantLive.com on my Facebook as well, so you guys can connect in that area. But again, what happens if somebody is from Florida? Because we're station based is Florida, but we're seen on the World Wide Net everywhere around the world. And they say, you know what, I will make it to Washington. Do they have to be in the area for an audition, or how does that work for your agency?
No, they don't have to be from the Baltimore area. They can be from anywhere in the United States. They actually can be from anywhere in the world. We represent talent all over the world.
Oh, yeah, and I've seen you guys pop up on other casting sites, such as kidcasting.com and stuff like that.
Yes.
So they're huge. These guys are huge.
Because I know we were talking with another agent about, video, audition and video, your video to send in your video. So how does that work if somebody is from Florida and they want an agent in Baltimore area, and you just send it out through the video or, through the casting? How does that work for you? And if they maybe get the job off of is there still, that opportunity for them? Do they have to drive up there or?
No, just like I did. I did it all online and over the phone, and I live here in Florida.
Okay.
And really, they try to tailor it for, Brittany sends me stuff that's going on in Florida a lot.
Oh, really?
And,
okay.
like South Carolina, a little bit of stuff in Atlanta.
Okay.
So they try to tailor it for each client for where they're, what area they're in, But they also know that we go to New York and other places too. So,
well, how did that work? Did she get booked for something that you had to go to the audition, or were you booked off of a video to go there? That's what I'm trying to find out.
There's just a combination of things. It just really depends on what the director wants. Right, Ty?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
We take all the information that the parent, we work with the parents to get photos, videos, their resume. And sometimes, like we were talking about before, a lot of times the kids don't have anything. So we're a great base for kids that have never been in anything, because we help them to build that resume and to start it, and that's what we do. We take all that information and we submit it to the casting directors within their area. So we customize it to them,
Okay, that's cool. Because there's so much had changed, with everything now, internet and, I used to work in an agency that we'd have to pull photos back in the file cabinets.
That's back in the old days. But now, they see a casting come up like for Miami or Orlando or something like that, and I'll get an email from them.
Exactly. So that is really cool. Okay, what is the oldest age that you have that you can take for your agency?
for little kids.
No, older than 16, older than 20 adults.
We actually don't put a cap on it.
Okay.
We put a cap on, the age, because the industry is so, it varies from location to location. So we don't want to say, we're only taking up to 65, because then we may see something for those that are like 78 to 80, honestly. And we've seen that, and we've had requests for that.
Okay, that's going to go my co-host right here. She's gorgeous. She's a Miss Florida diva. She is in her 80s. She doesn't look like it. Her background is major theater. So, Yvonne, let's get you an agent.
Oh, okay.
So, what does she?
Angels.
Yeah, what does she need to do?
All she has to do is contact us. We'll get her in contact with Brittany, Brittany Carter, and Brittany will start the process of getting her into the Angels Nation, and from there we'll start booking for her. The difference with the Angels Nation, though, we just recently converted over to exclusive talent only for those that are 16 and older. Right. And the main reason for that is we want to be able to concentrate just on those individuals that are, adults. And this way we can give them more attention. We can work harder for them, and we don't have to worry about outside agencies competing with, their time and their scheduling, because we ran into that a lot, and we had a lot of things that, we would accept from casting directors, but then the talent was getting double booked.
Right. Well, I have another question. I have Peter Blake. He's our sports web, Peter. And he does have a manager, but, this is an agent in Baltimore. Do you ever get where you need hosts for sports or any movies or commercials for sports? Say hi to Ty, Peter.
Hey, how you doing, Ty? What's going on? This is Peter Blake on the Sports Web, the only FM sports talk show in the Tampa Bay area on Saturday afternoons from 3 to 5. The Sports Web. Bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense. I'm Peter Blake, giving you something to think about.
He just auditioned for you, Ty.
He's got a great voice, right?
Yes, he has.
He does. He's got a great voice.
Yes.
What advice can you give Peter?
For advice, I would say just make sure that you're known. You got a great presence. So, just get yourself in front of the right person. If you don't have an agent, just make sure you're putting yourself out on the internet in a very positive way. Because the internet, to us, we look at it this way. Facebook, Twitter and all those other things, they're tools, and they're great tools when you apply them in the right way.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
So can Peter sign with your agency as well?
He definitely could. We're actually looking for people to join. We have a new thing that's going to be starting in 2017. We're creating our own radio station.
Oh,
and so we're looking for great talent to work with. And, and the reason we're doing a radio station is because we want to have another platform that our talent can express themselves in.
Well, I have an offer for you on Tan Talk Radio. We can still do that with you here. You can be a part of 5 stations. We're going to do a conference call with the owner tomorrow. If that's something you want to do, I can help you and open the door of opportunity for you. Plus, you can Skype a show in anywhere around the United States. Right, Peter?
Absolutely. TanTalkNetwork.com, TanTalk1340.com. And, of course, if you have one of those handy-dandy smartphones, make sure you download the TuneIn Radio app. Look for the Tan Talk Radio Network to hear this show along with all the fine shows on this radio station.
That's right. And 2 FM stations, Ty, as well. So that's super exciting.
That would be great.
Yeah, there we go. Lola, if you're listening, I got another one for you. I just pulled out a Marlin.
That's wonderful. And Ty, you guys have been such a great help, too, in bringing some of your models to Mad's Fashion Fundraiser for February of this year. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you. Madeline is a special young lady. Brittany does a lot of this stuff, and, usually I'm behind the scenes. So I get to really pay attention at the growth that the kids are going through and see. And she has a presence about her. So I know when she gets older, she's going to do a lot of things. I mean, she's just like one of those kids that are very special. Like when you get around them, you can tell that she just enlivens the room.
Oh, yeah.
you
Her
know?
energy is amazing if you met her in person. And she's got a lot of friends, and she's very passionate about what she does, and she gets invited to a lot. So I'm very proud of her. And she's still such a humble young lady. So
Yes. I can, I get that sense about her, just from the things that I watch her do. And, she's, my hat's off to her.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Ty.
Well,
We're
Ty,
really proud of her.
hold on. I'm going to have to let you borrow headsets real quick for now. I have a gal here. She's my top reporter, and she's now what? You're 18?
I'll be 18 in March.
18, and so she's been started with me. How many years have you been with me?
Since I was 9 or 10 years old.
Wow. And she's on every red carpet, Ty. She's interviewing film directors. But here's the cool thing. She's an actress, and she's in so many films. I mean, she just got more offers, her mom's telling me. And how can Alexia, here's another agent, thanks to Ellen. And this is Ty. Say hi to Ty. What would you like to ask him?
Hi, Mr. Ty. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So I was hearing a little bit about the age ranges that you have. I think you said under 16. I didn't have my headsets on, but I'm be 18 in March. Now, do you have 18-year-olds working for you? Or do you know any agents that are like yourself that I could probably get in contact with that are from my age range?
Yep. We actually have an adult division, which is 16 and over. So, you would fit perfectly within that. But like I was saying to everyone, we are exclusive when it comes to our talent that is 16 and over.
All right.
And we also, I just want to throw this out there too, is when it comes to the Little Angels, that's also a great place that we can recruit models for our adult division, 16 and over. And, for what we do is we look at the growth of the kids, and we've already crossed over a few kids already. We even signed to an adult contract, with the parent also. Our youngest is 14.
Wow.
And, she's exclusive with us, and, she does dance, she does a lot of things, and she's actually right there in Florida. She's out of Miami.
Right.
Well,
Victoria.
Yeah, I wanted Alexia to tell you what she's been doing in some of her roles. Tell Ty what you've been doing.
Well, I've been recently cast for a starring role in a new movie coming up that's based off a book called In Love with the Other Man. I'm going to start filming that. I also have an animated movie that I'm going to be one of the voice stars for a voiceover film, for a short animated film. I'm also helping with the movie called Candy Cane Killer. I was in the movie as one of the victims, and also I'm helping a lot with behind the scenes, with crew and everything. So not only do I act, but I also learn behind the scenes along with my mom and my sister. We all learn together, and I've been doing that for quite a while. And I also just finished a comedy movie. For the first time I did a comedy role for DeadCon, which was really exciting. I finished that, I think, back in October. And I have a few auditions coming up, and I also work with music. I have original music coming out as well. So I act, I report, I sing, and I do a little bit of modeling. So that's basically my background in explaining myself in a short term.
Wow. So you have a great resume.
Doing a whole lot.
Yes, sir. I have been doing it for a little bit. I've always wanted to act since I was about 6 years old. But I officially started in the Central Florida area when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So it's a passion of mine that I hope to be continuing to do until I can't do it no more.
Okay.
That's never.
Ty, I'm going to have you hold for a second. We've been trying to get this lady on for the last half hour, and she's been casting a huge thing. Hold on one second, Ty. And Lori, are you on?
Yes. Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Oh, no problem. I said, I want Lori on. I'm like announcing you, and I know that I got a text saying that you were working on some big Disney casting. And so, Lori, tell everybody, now you're in Orlando, and you're an agent casting director, or what, exactly your background?
No, it's actually, we run Vintage South Productions, which is a casting and development company. So we're a casting company, and we also develop for new shows for networks. So we run the gamut. And actually, Jen is on with us as well.
Oh, very cool.
Together.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. Well, we're super excited. I know I put the casting out to so many people, and are you still accepting, that casting for Disney?
We close it today, but we're always accepting them because we do several projects with them. So it's always great to have great new faces and people that are excited to do something for Disney. So we would never, we'd love to get submissions in.
Okay. And real quick, I have a gentleman that is from Baltimore. Say hi to Lori. He's another agent out in Baltimore. Say hi to Lori in Orlando.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Hi. I'm a little bit warmer than you, I think. But how are you?
Yes. I'm jealous.
So, Ty, I'm going to hook the two of you up as well and let you know afterwards on the show so you can get in touch with Lori in Orlando.
Yes.
All right. So, Ty, hold on the line yet. And now, Lori, tell us about your opportunity for talent and what ages you're looking for.
Well, we are always looking for all ages, and families are a big thing, too. And we do a lot of different things. I mean, anything from your Disney families and people that love to do that. And also, we like to develop shows for networks. So sometimes networks call us and they say, and because we're from Florida, I mean, we go all over, but we love to really highlight our Florida talent as well. So, we like to find those subcultures or those businesses that are very unique that we can get an inside look to show the network, and they're like, oh, my gosh, I didn't even know that existed, that kind of thing.
Wow.
So we're always out looking, and so really we really like interesting and different and unique, I think is the way we'd say it. Is that correct, Jen? Is that what you'd say?
Are you looking, okay, so somebody has a show idea or they have a show. Are you also product development for that as well?
Yes, we are. However, we work it a little bit different. Really, we don't accept when people have concepts for shows. That becomes a little bit difficult for us. But if you have somebody that has a unique, fun business or has a unique subculture that they're a part of, those are people that we want definitely to get in touch with us. We love to find out the new things that are going on, the new family businesses or anything that's unique. We love to hear about that. We really love to find those people that are actually doing it, not necessarily just a concept.
Well, that's what we were talking about with our station owner. We had two. One is my show. We want to take it because we're live on the internet. We bring in people like you, and nobody knows about Hollywood Connections. I mean, they do, that are driving, but we want this worldwide known that people can be connected all over the United States to help their careers. Is that something that we could pitch over to you and talk to you in Orlando?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that anytime, like that's a perfect example of you're doing it and you feel like it would make a great show and you already have the personalities, you already have the people surrounding it. So that's absolutely something that that we're open to and love to hear about. And what we do is we take it and develop it, and then we make the connection between those businesses or those people in the network.
Awesome. Now, also, too, is another idea. Our station owner, we were having a meeting last week, and Lola and I said, this station needs to be like WKRP in Cincinnati. Peter, you're laughing. I want to tell you, there are so many unique shows here, Lori and Ty, hold on the line, that, they want to come in, and we have from Misty Wells, the fishing show. We've got the Sports Web. And to see all of these people coming in with their guest, we have to shoot a pilot, which would be something that would be our next step. And we have some people that with DeadX Radio, Chance and some other great people that I've been talking to are coming to the station, Peter, as well. So that might be a thought list that we could do a new WKRP, like in our version of Tan Talk Radio.
Absolutely. And I think one thing that's important for people to know is sometimes they feel like they need a big production crew to come in. And honestly, the way that things have gotten, we really like to get an inside peek. So we tell people, grab your phone, grab whatever, do it yourself, and then we can always see. We can usually generally see the people, the personalities, and we can see if there's a concept there. So we always tell people, don't spend money, don't go crazy, just show us who you are and what the business is about. And generally, that's how a lot of them start. Well,
what do you need? Because I want to introduce another lady that has her show with her daughter in a second. What do you need for somebody to submit for a show as well? What are you looking like, a DVD or all the concepts? If it's on a...
I think a lot of times what we work with now is people will send us, literally they'll upload to Dropbox or they'll send links. It's really super simple. We tell them, again, for us, it's all about personality. Let's say if your grandma has a salon, then we want to see those people that make the show. People come to us, and the production companies and the networks come to us because talent sells the show. The concept really is the backdrop, and it's all about talent. So if we see those personalities, shoot it on your your phone, shoot it with whatever you got, and then send the link on over. That's really, just takes a little nugget for us to be able to get started.
That's super exciting. Oh my gosh. Yvonne, do you have a question for Herb?
Well, my daughter is a beautician, and there's so many things that goes on in a shop like that. It's very interesting because you gather like the whole community, and it's real. Sometimes it's just hilarious to be in there.
Right, absolutely, exactly.
Yes.
And see, those are the things that, we're not in all parts of the world. And one thing to absolutely consider, going back to a point you made before, people are in the New York or LA bubble. The reason they come to us is because they're unfamiliar with the people in the world that are here. So we really feel like it's an advantage to be outside that bubble and to be in other parts of the country that maybe people aren't aware of, the fun people or businesses that are there.
Yeah. That's so cool. Now, I know I have a lady that's from Orlando as well, and her name is Ellen, and with Madelline and Mommy Show. Say hi to Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I've been listening to this whole conversation and just dying to jump in.
I know. I've been saying, okay, jump in.
Go ahead.
I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, in a hair salon, actually. So just listening to you guys talk about, a hair salon show. Oh, man, I could tell you guys some stories. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I am the owner of the Madelline and Mommy Show, which is an IMDb rated TV miniseries, and it's shot straight off of my phone. And we're actually nominated for the Christian Film Festival this year. And I am still going strong, currently working on, we're 30 episodes deep, and we have a documentary that's about to come out called Stage Moms and Their Talented Kids.
Oh, sounds good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and my daughter's 8 years old, and she and I have been working with local stars. Ashley Nicole, she's appeared on our show several times. We've had Austin St. John on the show. We've had Tim Proctor on the show. We've had a lot of people on our show. So, and we're continuing to, like I said, we're continuing to grow, and I definitely want to pitch this to the right people. So.
Absolutely. Did you say it's a YouTube series? Is that
it is a YouTube series, but it's also an IMDb rated TV miniseries.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's exactly, like I said, that's exactly where a lot of shows and a lot of personalities come out of. So you're definitely on the right track. And sidebar, we'd love to get our information to you. We're happy to always take a look at things.
That'd be great. Yeah, and I am, like I said, I have been submitting to film festivals. We were nominated this year for the Christian Film Festival. We've been invited to 35 more film festivals for next year. And it's a lot of work, but I am just basically shooting it off of my phone and putting it into Movie Maker on my PC at home and editing. I have just one assistant that helps me, and we use some of my daughter's friends. They're regulars on the show, and that's what we've been doing.
Well, we didn't know that you did that. That's kind of a surprise, especially, and I want to tell you, too, is back to Tan Talk Radio and with Yvonne and I with Hollywood Connections. Yvonne, we've been on the air for a year and a half now.
Yes. It was a year in August.
Right. So what we do differently, Laurie, is we have reporters worldwide, and so we bring them on the red carpet. So they're interviewing the celebrities, the producers, the casting directors, and that's the advantage of, the Hollywood Connections to help people.
And that's how I met you.
Yeah, exactly.
We met you at the Christian Film Festival.
We were on the red carpet. Yep, 150 film directors there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. But Laurie, how does somebody get in touch with you? How do they, as talent-wise, what do they need to do? What do they need to submit? And that's a question that we have. Ty, hold on. We'll be with you in a few minutes as well.
Well, I think the easiest and most direct way is you can visit our website at vintagesouthproductions.com, and we're also on Facebook. I believe that's how you and I connected, Dawn.
I did. I saw your casting. I went, oh, my God, who is this beautiful lady? And I wanted to make sure that I gave that out to so many people to let them know. And the casting that you just actually did was really for a Disney project that paid very well.
Yes, and we like those projects.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's great to be, especially going out to the Florida community and looking for real people, and that's what a lot of these ad agencies want right now. They want real people that that haven't been in other commercials. It's their chance, it's their breaking chance to see if they like it. And like you said, it paid really well.
Right.
So that's what we love to do. And to answer your question, people can go to our website, get us on Facebook, shoot us an email. And basically the materials to get started is really just a little bit about themselves, maybe a couple pictures, a couple website links to, what they do. And we usually go from there. And we love passionate people who are doing things, that have a show idea based on what they do, whether the TV cameras are rolling or not. And we find that that's a lot of what comes through for the viewers that they love.
Awesome. Can you give your website one more time? I love the nostalgic look of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's vintagesouthproductions.com.
Okay, now I also would like to send one of my reporters over to you in the next week when you have a sit down. And this is Alexia. She's in Orlando. She's a top actress, and she does a lot of films. She does a lot of interviewing for me on many red carpets. Alexia, say hi to Lori.
Hi, Miss Lori. I'm Alexia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
I actually had
love to get to meet you.
I would love to get together with you because I live in Orlando as well. I live right next to SeaWorld, so one day we could get in contact, and I'd love to have an in-person interview with you so we can air it on the radio station as well.
That'll be perfect.
In the meantime, I have a quick question for you. Now, I know you were saying how you do castings for Disney all the time for families and all that. Do you do castings for like pairing up for family? Because I do a lot of acting and commercial and print work, but my family, my mom and my sister, they don't like to be on camera. So do you have it where you can pair it up for families?
Right. I've been dealing with that same issue. It's just me and my daughter, and I don't have like
right. Well, and
husband
sometimes
and son,
it does. Ad agencies will say, hey, we can put a family together, and sometimes they'll say we want a real family. So it really depends on the client.
Okay.
And the particular, and for whatever reason, sometimes they're adamant about having real families, but sometimes we pair them up too. So yes, there's always opportunities for that as well.
Good.
That's great. And when I get in contact with you and maybe possibly get an interview, would it be all right if I brought my headshots and resume for future work?
Absolutely. Of course. We would never turn that down.
Thank you so much. That's great. I look forward to seeing you.
Wow, Lori, that's amazing. Now, Lori and Ty. Now, Ty, do you have a question for Lori?
Do I have a question? No. Actually, I was listening to what she was saying, and that's amazing. We have a lot of families and models and actors within our network that would be great for what she's looking for. So I would love to get our information over to her.
Okay, so add Lori Jennings, right? Correct, on Facebook, and then do you have a fan page as well, Lori, for talent?
Yes, it's under Vintage South Productions. But we would say too that all of our castings, the best way to know what we're casting for is Facebook. That's the first place. Instagram, Facebook, we put it all out there. The majority of the networking that we do is based off of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of those things are connected. So we always put our postings out there.
And I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm not on Facebook. I haven't been active for a while. I'm not doing this. I said, do you know how many agents and casting directors and producers are putting things up on their Facebook just for casting for social media?
Social media is a huge business tool right now.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I agree. Well, Lori, we want to thank you so much. Any other words of wisdom that you'd like to say? Any last words?
I just want to say, if people keep telling you should be on TV or what you do is interesting and you think it's boring, you should give us a call, and because you'd be surprised. I mean, I just really find that when people are telling people they should do something, they should really look into it.
They really should look into it.
I agree. And I'm going to be in touch with you, Miss Lori. So
yes.
Well, I'll look forward to that.
And,
Alexis too.
Yep, and me and Yvonne are going to send you a ton of shows. We are like podcasted as well as internet, and whatever you need, we're excited. And Peter, sports show, there you go. Say hi to Lori.
How you doing, Lori? I'm Peter Blake.
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing good.
And Peter has his own sports show. So do you ever use sportscasters or any type of sports people in your movies or commercials or anything that you have seen?
Well, yeah, and especially sports. They're always asking us. A lot of times, sports celebrities are big too, especially being so close to Miami or the Orlando and that kind of thing. So there are some sports things that people will call us. And unfortunately, I am not a very good sports person, so I may need your help there.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm the host of the only FM sports talk show in the Tampa Bay area on Saturday afternoons from 3 to 5, the Sports Web. Bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense.
I'll tell you, if I was an agent, I would cast him in some voiceovers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Thank you.
Well, Lori, we want to thank you so much for calling in, and thank you. Merry Christmas to you, and I'd love to invite you to the station as soon as possible.
Oh, wonderful.
I'd like you to come here. How about?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. We'll get her here the next week. And then
okay.
also, Ty, we have about 1 minute left. Any last words of your website and, with the agency again that you're with?
Sure. I'm with Little Angels, and we are looking for, the brightest and the best stars of tomorrow. So if your kids are looking to get started or you think they're the most adorable people in the world, contact us. Little Angels Nation. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on everything. I mean, you type us in, you can't miss us.
Very cool. Well, it's been very knowledgeable here at the station, thanks to Ellen as well. And this is Hollywood Connections, and this is what it's about, everybody. Yes. What you just heard is for real. I'm so
thankful that you called in tonight, Ty.
Me too.
Oh, yes, me too. We all are.
Me too. So we're going to end up with actually Yvonne's favorite ending song. We have about a minute and a half. Ty, thank you for calling.
Happy holidays, Ty.
We're going to the next hour, and we have some VIP guests calling in from Las Vegas and some great Christmas songs that they have produced as well, Yvonne. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. HollywoodConnections.biz. Okay, I got a big
But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black.
WTAN, Clearwater, Tampa Bay. WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills, Tampa Bay. Listen.
Trump on attack, Aleppo evacuations. I'm Barbara Cusack. President-elect Donald Trump spoke out against Monday's truck attack on a Christmas market in Germany that killed at least 12 people.
An attack on humanity. That's what it is. It's an attack on humanity. And it's got to be stopped.
Sources tell CNN the suspect in the attack is believed to have ties to the Islamic State in Germany. Trump met today with CEOs of Boeing and Lockheed Martin. Trump wants the companies to lower the costs on planes sold to the government, including the new Air Force One fleet and F-35 fighter jet. The latest evacuations from eastern Aleppo resumed today after a brief delay. Correspondent Mohammed Leela has the latest.
The Red Cross says that all of the critically wounded people in eastern Aleppo have now been evacuated. They're now in the countryside and getting treatment.
2 U.S. senators are now urging Congress to block companies from jacking up prices on old off-patent drugs. I'm Barbara Cusack. High rents and the difficulty in getting mortgages may be contributing to the largest percentage of 18 to 34-year-olds living with relatives since 1940.
Real estate company Trulia is reporting that nearly 40% of those between 18 and 24 are either still at home or have returned to live with their parents. As a result, there's less demand for housing than would be expected for millennials. Michael Toscano, Washington.
A spokesman for Russian President Vladimir Putin says a dialogue between the U.S. and Russia has been frozen on practically all levels. State Department spokesman John Kirby says the U.S. sees the relationship much differently.
From our perspective, there's no break in the dialogue, and communications are not frozen. That's not the way we would describe it. Now, that doesn't mean that we agree on everything. It doesn't mean that there isn't tension between the United States and Russia on a range of issues.
The Russian government is voicing hopes of improved relations with the United States under the Trump administration. On Wall Street, stocks turn lower. I'm Barbara Cusack.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $26 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote,
Call 1-800-329-4100. That's 1-800-329-4100. 1-800-329-4100. Or go to selectquote.com. We shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at selectquote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Buyer of the premium quality longevity product that you hear about right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network. For personal service, you can pick up the phone right now and call Lola at 727-441-3311. Again, that's Lola at 727-441-3311. Or for even faster service, log on to tantalkhealth.com. That's tantalkhealth.com. Here's to your health and longevity. Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Have you ever had the desire to do something adventurous, exciting, fun, delicious, or suspicious, and don't know why or when it hit you? Well, now you'll know. 441-3311. Yes, you'll hear it right here on your own local radio station. You can shout your message to the world. Get people to come to your business, enjoy your services or goods, and the good news is it's affordable. Call 441-3311. That's 727-441-3311. And, oh, by the way, my name is Lola.
Hi, I'm Dawn Reese, talk show host for over 35 years from Hollywood, California, now in Clearwater, Florida. Tune in Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Do you want to get connected in show business? Real people that will help your career. Call in to be a part of the show. Do you want to be discovered? Do you have talent? I have weekly auditions. Do you want to be a teen reporter or a beauty queen reporter? Please go to HollywoodConnections.biz and call 727-871-7788 for your audition now. I'm Dawn Reese, your host. Tune in.
Check out the Revolutionary Road radio show every Monday night at 10 p.m. on the Tan Talk Network. TanTalk1340.com. You can listen to us online, or you can also check us out on YouTube at the Revolutionary Road radio show, sponsored in part by St. Petersburg Community Acupuncture. Don't forget, every Monday night at 10 p.m. on the Tan Talk Network.
It's from a church folk and revolutionaries.
Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hey, this is Vern Troyer, and you're listening to Dawn Reese's Hollywood Connections.
All right, it's your second hour of the most entertaining show in the Tampa Bay area. Hollywood Connections with Miss Florida DB Yvonne Madison and Dawn Reese. All right, take it away.
Okay, we're on the 7 o'clock hour. We're super excited to have you back. I hope you enjoyed that last hour with casting directors and agents and people that help produce TV shows. And if you go to HollywoodConnections.biz, this is what my show is about. We have an actress in the house. She's going to tell you about all the films that she's been in. Mm-hmm. We have Yvonne Madison, our co-host. She's actually an amazing woman.
Thank you.
I know. And
I want to talk about a little bit about Kwanzaa today.
Yes, we're going to do that and talk about all the Kwanzaa events that she's working on. So tell us while we wait for our callers, Yvonne, about Kwanzaa and what you're going to be doing and your part and where it's going to be held here in Tampa.
Oh, well, first of all, I've done Kwanzaa since 1967. When Kwanzaa was 40 years old, they gave me a plaque for serving that long. And now this year is the 50th year.
Wow, 50, okay.
Yeah, so we will be doing our Kwanzaa on January the 1st Kwanzaa is 7 days, and we'll be doing it on the last day of Kwanzaa.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter was supposed to come tonight, but she will be here next week. Let you know all about our affair. It's going to be at 2005 North Lamar Avenue from 3 to 7 on January the 1st.
Now, somebody wants to be involved with the Kwanzaa that you're doing.
Yes.
And, it's so funny. Watch this. If I say to Siri on my phone, I'll go, wait a second. I love this because I'll go, Siri, happy Kwanzaa. And wait. Hold on a second. Can you all hear this? Wait. She'll tell me it's not till that date.
26.
Yeah.
It starts on the 26th.
Oh, she corrects you.
Yeah, she corrects you.
It starts on the 26th of December.
Right.
That's the first day. And on the 26th of December, Gallery 909 will be holding their celebration.
Okay. Okay. So can they call you?
That's Gallery 909 is 727-565-3930.
Get in touch with you for Kwanzaa if they want to come. And do they need to bring anything? Or?
Yes, we ask people to bring some fruit or something to drink or maybe a dish.
Now, explain the fruit because I'm new to Kwanzaa.
Well, it's a harvest. Kwanzaa means the first harvest.
Right.
So we just bring fruit to show that it's a harvest.
That's very cool.
And we give out to the children, the people there.
Isn't the last day of Kwanzaa on the 28th?
No, the last day of Kwanzaa is January the 1st. It's
okay.
7 days. And that's the day that I will be doing my Kwanzaa celebration at 2005 North Lamar Avenue.
Gotcha.
Tampa, Florida, 33602. You can call me Miss Florida Diva.
That's right.
At 813-508-0931. And this is our 50th year of celebration.
That's amazing. And they're going to be more in depth taking questions probably next week as well.
Yes, my daughter will be here.
Okay, so if you want to call in on that show is, the 7 o'clock hour and 6 o'clock hour, they'll be talking about
she'll
this
be here, yes.
amazing event. So I know Peter's working on the phone. Now, we have Creed Warner. He has a recording studio. I think we also met Creed.
Hello.
He's not on yet, but he'll be calling in a few minutes. And then we also have Gene Anderson, King of the Hollywood Blues from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Do you know he was with the Funkadelics?
Yes,
And
he called them before, has he?
He has. Actually, he's such a dear friend of mine. He walked me down the aisle when we were married in Las Vegas. And and he signed the papers and everything. So we have his new Christmas song. And I know he's visiting his father out of state right now, but I told him, I promised him that we would definitely play his music. So, Peter, if we can go to Gene Anderson, we'll play his music. He's got a new Christmas song out. Do you have that one ready? This is my friend Gene Anderson, King of the Hollywood Blues. If he's not calling in, we're going to play his music anyways. All right, enjoy.
Hey,
That is Gene Anderson, King of the Hollywood Blues. He was on tour with the Funkadelics. Walked me down the aisle in Las Vegas, my dear friend. But I want you all to add him on Facebook. It's Gene Anderson. And he worked at, he's the king of the shampoo poo-poo. He's got a new champagne line out and everything. So what did you think of his music?
I thought it was great.
I know.
It was gorgeous.
Yes.
Wasn't that fun?
It's fabulous.
So we're going to start playing more of Gene's songs, and please request them on our show. If there's something you'd like to hear, please call us and let us know. 727-441-3000.
Where's Gene? Is he going to call in? Yeah.
He is visiting his father. I know his father's in his 90s, I think. So he flew out to see him for the holidays, and he's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we have Creed Warner that's going to be calling in. Peter, is anybody else on the line yet? I know we had certain times blocked. Work very hard to make this show happen. And
Nobody's calling in.
Well, let's go to Creed Warner's.
Call in
I
because
know.
we're here.
I know people are driving. I'll call in.
Yes.
So let's go to. I think I see the light flashing. You see that big flash back there?
Yes.
That's the light flashing. In the meantime, we're going to come back and talk to Alexia as soon as our next song, and then she's going to tell us some things that she's working on, all the films, and how being a reporter for me has helped you. If you'd like to be a reporter, you can go to HollywoodConnections.biz. Give me an email. I'm looking for all ages worldwide. You can be a part of the show. Get on the red carpet. I'll help you. I'm your PR person, your publicist. And it's a really fun opportunity for you as well. Okay, so anyways, Peter, who's on the air with us?
We have Creed on the line.
Okay, this is Creed Warner with Glory Sound Studios, and I want to thank Creed. He's always been there when he's got my back. Somebody has an audition, and
okay.
He has a beautiful studio. And Creed Warner, how are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Dawn. I'm doing awesome. I just got back. I just landed on a flight from coming up north off of some Christmas tour stuff. So just landed about 45 minutes ago back into Tampa.
Ah, okay. Now, the song that you just wrote that I looked at last night, actually it was really kind of something that I went, oh my God, we have to play this. Tell us about the song that you wrote for Christmas.
Well, no, the Christmas one was actually the cover one, which is the classic "I'll Be Home for Christmas." That was actually our first Christmas release. The song that made it to the chart, which I think is the one you're referring to, Don, is "Until You," and it climbed all the way to the gospel charts this year to number 26.
Beautiful.
And we just got amazing response on it, and it's really ministering to a lot of people.
Yes.
What's amazing too, Yvonne, if you've seen, Creed was because of Benny Luck. I met Creed.
Yes, I met him.
You're right.
I'm Benny Luck's wife.
Yes, this is Yvonne.
Yeah.
Hi, how
Absolutely.
you doing,
We've
Creed?
met.
Yes.
We've met. I'm doing great.
Yes, you know that Mr. Benny, I had a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And we're all praying for Benny. He's watching us, I think, live
Absolutely.
on Facebook.
Yes.
But, also keep him in your prayers, and everybody keep Benny.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was going to say. We'll keep him in our prayers for a speedy recovery.
Thank you so much.
He's been such a big part of our show, Creed, that has been such a believer. And, he's like, Dawn, you got to get to Oprah. You got to get to Oprah.
Yeah.
He's our big believer, and we believe in him as well. And I wouldn't have met him through you. And he wanted me to meet you so bad when you were in the other office downtown.
Yes, downtown. That's where I met him.
Yeah, but now I got his other office is really cool.
I haven't been there yet.
And the recording studio. So before we go onto your song, let's talk about the recording studio. If somebody's out there that wants to record, tell us about your studio and where to call your website.
Great. The website is actually glorysoundstudios.com. It can also be found at VeccaRecords.com. We house 3 record labels and our music publishing company. And we record any genre of Christian music. And we work with a lot of talent in the Tampa Bay area. But not only just the Tampa Bay area. I work with people from around the country. I've got people coming in from Atlanta. I've got people coming in from West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio. So I've got them from around the country coming in. But we're actually a full-service studio. We're state-of-the-art. We're fully HD. And we run a Pro Tools studio. We've got a beautiful live room with a 6'1" grand piano in it. So we really just cater to, the Christian music industry, whether they are, on a major scale or under an independent record company.
Where are you located?
We are actually located at 2010 North Nebraska Avenue. That's on the edge of Ybor City and downtown.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And it's gorgeous. I mean, we were there a couple times with some artists. And Ellen, you met Creed.
Hi, Creed.
Hey, how are you, Ellen?
I'm good. I've been so busy, as you can see, because we were connected on Facebook.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I haven't forgotten about our studio time. We got to get together and do
That's
some
right.
recording.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
I would love it. Your studio is amazing. I was just there one time.
Yep.
I met you and met up with Dawn over there. And, man, that place is fabulous. I love it.
And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Ellen's a singer, too. So, yeah.
He knows. He listened to my
Yeah.
track while I was there. So
Right. Well, we're going to have, if we can find that track, but let's go, we're going to talk in a second. Let's go to Creed's music. Creed, stay on the line with us for a minute.
Yeah,
and this
sure.
is, I know Peter's got something just came in. And everybody listen to Creed Warner with Glory Sound Studios, his own music. Enjoy. We'll be right back.
I'm dreaming tonight of a place I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my
Beautiful.
Isn't that piano music
Oh,
amazing?
that's wonderful.
So, Creed, did you write and produce and sing all of that yourself?
He didn't
I did. Yeah, I didn't write that. I didn't write the song, but
No.
that's my arrangement.
Yes,
and
it's
we brought the
gorgeous.
musicians in and produced it. And
Creed, your voice is gorgeous.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Now I know we have another song because the listeners are liking it. So Peter, you have a second song, Creed, that you
Yeah,
have.
that's the one I was referring to. That's the one that broke the top 40 this year on the gospel charts. It's Until You.
Okay.
Until You.
Until You. All right, we'll be right back. Enjoy Creed Warner from Glory Sound Studios right here in Tampa, our hometown. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I've wasted my life searching for someone to save me from myself. I've ended up here on my back, clinging on to my last breath. My eyes closed, still searching. Please let me see. I never knew just how much God loved me until you came to me in my darkest hour. My chest pounds, my breath is short in all your power. You gave me back what was yours to start, to live for you with all my heart. I never knew just how much God loved me until came to me just in time. I had thrown my hopes, my dreams away, and caution to the wind. You stepped in, forgave me as far as I could see. I never knew just how much God loved me until you darkest hour. My chest pounds, my breath is short in all your power. You gave me back what was yours to start, to live for you with all my heart. I never knew just how much God loved me. It's because of him I'm here to sing. Until you came to me in my darkest hour. My chest pounds, my breath is short in all your power. You gave me back what was yours to start, to live for you with all my heart. I never knew just how much God loved me. I never knew just how much God loved me. I never knew just how much God loved me until
Wow. Isn't that amazing, Creed?
Yes, it is.
That
Beautiful.
is what Christmas is all about.
It was beautiful.
It is. That's the bottom
and
line.
And the music and the piano.
Fabulous.
Who was on the piano?
It was me.
Yeah.
I played all the piano tracks on it.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I saw
fabulous.
him giving lessons when I was over there.
Oh, my
I
God.
know. So, Creed, when are we going to get you in the studio here with some of your other artists as well? You know, I've been at your door knocking for the last 2 years.
Well, we're ready. All we have to do, let's just get it scheduled in. We'll come in.
I would love
Okay,
that because
cool.
you have some amazing artists and you've had such a testimony of the people that you've worked with, and then you have all these gold records on the wall, and I mean, you're right here in Tampa.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, give everybody your website real quick, Creed.
Yeah, my personal website is actually creedwarner.com. You can find my music on there. You can also purchase it on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.com, all the majors. Plus, if you're into streaming, they're on all the streaming sites such as Spotify, things like that. The record label and the studios is VeccaRecords.com or GlorySoundStudios.com.
Now,
but you can reach us through that.
Question: if somebody that has a song or that would like to produce, a record over by you and you're a label, what do you look for as a label in the Christian industry world of, helping people?
Well, as far as looking for talent, we actually look for how their ministry is operating first, and then if they are ready to catapult their career to do that full time, or they're aspiring to do it full time, and we can point them in the right direction. We can get them, national radio airplay. As far as the record label is concerned, we can do anything from the PR, from doing major press releases nationwide, to the radio stuff. So, to disc printing, to having merchandise, whether it's merchandise for the table. So we can actually take an artist that's got raw talent that is doing it for the right reason, and take them from step one to the final step, even to doing tours.
Wow. How about if somebody does not know how to sing? I mean, Alexia, have you met Creed yet? Take the microphone for a minute. This is another singer that I want to send over to you. You need to do a story with Creed. So I want to send her over after the holidays here, and tell them what you do. You're a singer. You write music.
Well, I don't write my own music. I have a songwriter named Dorigo Steele. He's a very talented musician, and he's writing my first original song. Yeah.
Okay.
We wrote it. He wrote it for me, but we have a lot of intake together because I can write, but I just can't put it into song form. So he's helping me with my songwriting, and he's helping me with my own original music because he's a musical engineer as well. So that should be coming out soon. But I do a lot of cover music, and I've been singing for quite a while. It's something I love to do, and music is something I would love to pursue a lot more. I'm learning a little bit of piano and acoustic guitar.
Can you sing something for Creed? Can she sing something for you a cappella? On the spot. Here we go, on the spot. This is what I taught and trained.
To be ready, yes.
Always be ready, and she's always ready. All right, hold on,
Good
Creed.
deal. Let's hear it.
All right, he's ready. I'm putting you on the spot. Here you go, live 5 stations, 2 FM, 3 AM. Let's go.
Story of my life, searching for the right, but it keeps avoiding me. A sorrow on my soul, 'cause it seems like wrong, really loves my company. He's more than a man, and this is more than love, the reason that the sky is blue. The clouds are rolling in, because I'm gone again, and to him I just can't be true. And I know that he knows I'm unfaithful, and it kills him inside to know that I am happy with some other guy. I can see him crying.
Okay, hold on. All right, Creed, I'm going to bring her in the studio.
Absolutely. What I'm going to do is even take it a step further, Dawn. I'm going to get her connected with our A&R director over at the label.
Wow.
And help her with her writing, help her build her repertoire, and then we can see what we can get presented over to the label to help her along.
Thank you so much.
Well, we want to thank you while you're still on the air. Hold it, Peter. Do we still have Creed Warner from Glory Studios, his commercial? If you can look that up while we're still talking.
Yeah, I got it.
That would be cool. Creed, hold on a second. He's going to actually play our commercial that we have for you and that you cut.
All right, great.
And we want to thank you so much for calling in and helping us. Also, you teach guitar to people out there.
Yeah, we teach guitar, teach piano, we teach voice. We're pretty much a one-stop shop.
Awesome. Well, we thank you so much for calling in. Any last questions for him?
No, thank you. I would get in contact with you. Thank you so much.
I'll be down to see you after the holidays, Creed.
I just want to say that you really delighted my soul.
Aw.
Me too. Did.
It was
Me
great.
too.
Thank
Yes.
you for the great holiday time, and the music is wonderful.
Music
and
is
I hope you have a great
beautiful.
holiday.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas to everybody. Dawn, thanks for having us on.
Oh, thank you.
Call. We'd be glad to come back on.
Awesome.
So Merry Christmas to you guys.
Stay on the line. You got to hear your commercial. It's on and it's airing. Hold on. We'll be right back.
Christian, gospel, and hip-hop recording studios. Glory Sound Studios. Located in West Tampa, 2502 North Howard Avenue. www.glorysoundstudios.com. Where artistry meets ministry. Glory Sound Studios. 813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. Glory Sound Studios.
I never knew just how much God loved me until
813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. www.glorysoundstudios.com.
Folks, do you guys have a 401k, life annuity, or retirement plan? Well, I've got good news for you. Tax and financial guru Daryl Madison will be able to help you understand funding, financing, and investing in this turbulent financial season. Call him, the tax and financial guru, Daryl Madison, at 813-872-9900. That's 813-872-9900. Tell him you heard about him from Miss Florida Diva of the Dawn Reese radio show, Hollywood Connections, Tan Talk 1340 on your AM dial.
Hey, this is Vern Troyer, and you're listening to Don Reese's Hollywood Connections.
And we're back. Creed Warner, that was for you. We want to thank you for calling in. God bless. Have a Merry Christmas. And may many blessings come to you and your family. Also, too, so we have Alexia here. And what are you thinking about today's show? I'm getting chills.
It's great, and I just got put on the spot again.
But look what he did. What did I
great. See, that's a great thing about Hollywood Connections. You get connected, and he wants to get in contact with me. So
with their A&R, do you know I've taken people like yourself as well in front of major people, and when I say, "Are you ready? Are you trained?" and that you are ready, and I'm so proud of you because you were on the spot. You didn't go, "Oh, I don't have anything."
She's always ready. Yes,
I don't know what to do.
That's the first song that came to mind. I should have thought of Christmas music, but that's like the first thing.
We're still going to get you to sing Christmas music.
Oh,
I'm going to put you on the spot in about probably 5 minutes here before we go to Ellen, because Ellen's got a Christian song. She's a Christian singer, and I know.
Yeah.
And Ellen, real quick, what did you think? That's a good connection for you. You're a Christian singer. You've got Glory Sound Studios.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I talked to Creed several months ago about putting together some music for a music video that Madeline and Mommy Show are working on. So
awesome. And he's the person to go to.
I've been trained by some amazing professionals in Chicago, Illinois, and I've studied a lot of music. So I'm definitely ready.
Yeah, and I heard her singing at the fashion show last year.
We didn't have a sound check, so the mic was horrible, but I have a very strong voice.
Yeah, but you had fun, and I heard you in the dressing room.
I did hear you. I'm surprised you couldn't hear me over all the way to Disney World. Honestly, I got a big mouth.
Well, in the meantime, let's go to Alexia. You're going to talk about what you've been doing. You want to just fill us all in.
Yes.
Now, Alexia is one of our top reporters. We have dogs in the house. That's Who Let the Dogs Out.
I love them.
Remember that Who Let the Dogs Out?
That was
There's a little
dog.
Yeah, they're big poodles. I know. That's our new thing. Who let the dog? They're singing away. So, anyways, Alexia has been with me on every red carpet, interviewing film directors, producers, opening the door of opportunity. Of course, you know that's where you got the Candy Cane Killer.
Yes.
They were on my show. I connected you guys. Now you're in the movie.
Yes, but most importantly, I'm learning a lot on crew. So.
Okay, tell us. Fill us in.
All right. So, as you just said, I'm working with Mr. Adrian Blade for the movie called Candy Cane Killer. You guys should check it out on Facebook. The trailer should be coming out soon. It's with Blade World Films. It's a great movie. I've learned a lot on the set, and I'm really happy and honored to be a part of this film. And for acting, I've just got cast in a handful of roles I'm going to be starting to film in the beginning of 2017. So a few of them I'm going to list. It's just new. I'm going to be doing In Love with the Other Man. It's with L&L Films and Productions. Miss Caramel auditioned me for the role of Liz, which is going to be a new role for me. It's going to be really exciting. Some of the pictures should be coming out soon for like the flyers for the movie. It's going to be a great film. Once I go to the table read, which is coming up in January, I can speak a little bit more about the film. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to be a part of it. And also, I'm going to be in the new web series called The Enhanced with Shaminga. I worked with her before. I met her on a few sets with a few other directors, and I was casted in one of her characters, where we have powers where I don't really know how to say it. We have special powers, and we're like in a facility where they're doing tests and stuff. So we try to break out. It's gonna be a really exciting and action-packed film web series that you should definitely check out. I met her a while back, and we did her and I did a movie recently with also Nathan Bradford for the movie called Dead Con, which was my very first comedy movie and comedy role that I told you guys about, which is really exciting. It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. I got to be a nerdy, zombie-obsessed person that goes like to like the conventions and stuff, kind of like what we're promoting here. I get to be like a super fan of them, but really nerdy, which is something new for me, and I had a great time filming that. I'm also I don't know, let's see.
She's got a whole list here.
Yeah, I do.
She's a busy girl.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
We also have, well, she's going to tell you a little bit more.
Okay. I'm also going to be in Hannah Frightful with Mr. Patrick Fatisa, and it's going to be a short film for an animated movie that he's doing all by himself. It's like what is it, the clay, and he builds the sets. It's really exciting. He brought me to his house or his studio, and all the sets are almost done. It's going to take a lot of work. We're going to record the voiceovers, and then he's going to move the mouths and stuff to match our voices. So we're going to be filming that next year, and I'm really excited about that because it's the very first voiceover animated movie I've ever done. I've done voiceover work. The last voiceover work I did was Mr. Jerry Godbout for his movie Walkers. So I did voiceover work, but this is my first animated voiceover work. So that's really, really exciting, and I'm really excited to be
Let me
a part
ask
of
you
that.
this. Since being a reporter for me, because I know we have 2 more songs we have to quickly play, what has it done for you, for these film directors that you meet? Has that opened the door of opportunity for you?
It has. A lot of the connections I get is from Hollywood Connections. When they ask me what I do, I tell them I'm an actress and a singer. I'm also a reporter, and then I interview them. And they're interested in how I got involved in this community. So, of course, I have to explain to them how I got involved. And another majority is from my mom. She's really great in the casting department. She used to run TYA, and she helps a lot in this little area for Central Florida. She helps a lot with castings, and she helps out a lot. And like if somebody's looking for a certain type of person, she'll go out and if it doesn't fit one person, she'll look for one person. And she just really helps a lot, and she helps a lot with me, and she's my momager. So working with Hollywood Connections and my mom, momager.
Every kid needs a momager.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm Madeline's momager.
I know, you're a great one as well. So Hollywood Connections does help me meet directors, casting agencies, and everything like that. So
very cool.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you
are
so
fabulous.
much.
Yes, you are.
And we
are
so
proud of her.
Dawn is very good at what she does, though.
Yes.
Putting people on the spot.
Well, you know what? I put together reporters' workshops, and I'm helping talent get on the red carpet so I don't have to be everywhere. And those reporters will bring back this amazing interviews to our show. I mean, we've had so many amazing producers just from Alexia and Nicholas. And
Nicholas, I was just thinking of him.
Yeah, Nicholas Wolf.
Yep.
Mhm.
So many more. And if you'd like to be a part of that, please get a hold of HollywoodConnections.biz, and I'll audition you and see how we go from there. In the meantime, Peter, we have about 15 minutes left. I have another singer. Actually, we're going to play Ellen's song real quick. This is, hopefully Creed Warner will call back in for you as well, Brenda, to talk to him. And this song that
this song was done on our second episode of the Madeline and Mommy Show. And I'm actually a personal friend of Big Al Anderson, the gentleman that composed the song originally. He gave us the rights to do it. So my daughter and I sang it at the audition for America's Got Talent this year. And I've gotten a lot of good reviews on it.
And it's a Christian-based song as well?
Oh, yeah. It's called In My Dreams. And you'll like it.
Okay, Peter, are we ready for that?
In my dreams, I'll always love you. That's something you already know. And even now, the fire keeps burning from that same spark from long ago.
none.
I know. 7:46 p.m. in the evening. That is Ellen, and she is singing, and we are super excited to have Ellen here, and she's very
Thank you.
talented. So that was good. Okay, so in the meantime, while we are waiting for this beautiful lady, Brenda is here. She is also a Christian singer, and I know I had her here a little bit earlier.
Last week.
Yes, yeah, we did. And so, while we have her on the air to talk to Creed Warner in just a second, while Peter's trying to work with her, I want to have everybody out there kind of keep this in mind. This is really important. Okay. If you have a business and you want to be a part of the Business View show, it's coming up on Tuesdays from 3 to 4. There's 2 different times for you. And it's a certain amount that it's only going to be 30-second commercial spots, Yvonne, for a super low, amazing price. People can't believe it. And if you are interested, please go to HollywoodConnections.biz. Call the station here and talk to the owner. 727-441-3000 Lola. Set that up with Dawn Reese and Lola, and we'll get you on the air. And it's an amazing opportunity, and you get 20 minutes on the air as well and 30-second commercial spots.
That's great.
So we're having another show called The View, the Business View show, to help your business. If you know anybody that would be interested, please let us know. Now, I know it's 7:47. We have 10 minutes left of the show. We're trying to get Brenda in here, and her CD isn't working right now. And that it happens, sometimes the readers don't work. And are we good? Okay, Ellen, we want to thank you so much for being here.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, and thanks for having Ty on the air. And
thank you for bringing them.
We absolutely love the Hollywood Connections, and we love you, Dawn.
Thank you, and give your website for your Madeline show.
Yeah, you can find us on IMDb, YouTube, under Madeline Mommy Show, and then you can go to our website, which is www.madelinejulia.com. And don't forget to check us out at Mad's Fashion Fundraiser 2017. You can send us an email if you're interested in being part of the show to madmommyshow2015@gmail.com.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to be there in February.
Ellen, for coming.
Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Now, we have Brenda. She's got the headsets here. And we have Creed Warner. Is he still on the air with us? Hi, Creed.
I'm here, Dawn.
Hi.
Hi.
There's another lady I also want you to meet. Her name is Brenda. Say hi to Creed Warner.
Hi.
I'm surprising her.
How you doing, Brenda?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So,
Awesome.
So Creed has Glory Sound Studios, and he also tell everybody real quick again, Creed, that you have an A&R rep, you produce music, you have everything here right in Tampa. Tell us a little bit more about your studio.
Yeah, we have a full service studio that's Pro Tools based. It's fully HD. It's state of the art facilities, and we also have 3 record labels that we run, and a music publishing company, and we basically take Christian artists and we help catapult their careers and take them from step 1 to step 10 and go from, finding songs to recording songs to help getting them on tour and getting national press releases and radio releases.
Well, I had this lady get in touch with me from a lady named Deborah with CVC, and I think that's why I have to make sure I have the right name.
CVF.
CVS, yes, and F, not CV.
CVF Productions.
Yes, it's not the drugstore.
No, we're not going there.
But anyways, Peter, can you stay on the line, Creed? Listen to this song of Brenda real quick, and we're live on 106.1 FM and 4 other stations.
From the mountain high to the ocean wide, the eagle calls alone. America, oh, God's word sufficed. Now fights a war at home. I see your hands throughout this land, this nation of the free. There's brave who fight for freedom's rights, protecting you and me. The blood of man is feeding soil and sand to keep this nation free. There's a war within, replacing God with sin. You'll bring them to their knees. Oh, I see your hands throughout this land, this nation of the free. Oh, there's brave who fight for freedom's right, protecting you and me. Please heal this land and make them understand that freedom is not free. Oh, I see your hands throughout this land, this nation of the free. Oh, there's brave who fight for freedom's rights, protecting you and me. Please heal this place and make them see your face. God, shed your grace on thee.
Creed Warner, I'd like to send this lady over to you. Brenda, tell Creed what you do, what you've been doing, and how many songs you have.
Okay, well, I have a new album release called What If, a YouTube channel. I got music videos at brendahowardmusic.com, and I'm a Carnegie Hall performer, and I've done theater and everything under the sun. You know, I play 7 different instruments, and I play on my own tracks that you just heard, and
long story short, we had her over here, and then of course we've been talking on the email. She's like, I don't have an agent. I'm trying to get her some agents.
Yes.
But she needs you. Creed?
Well, what we can do is it sounds like you're very, very talented, especially playing all those instruments and your writing abilities. I'd like to connect you with our AR director so that we can review your stuff and see what you want to do and get you basically to the next level that you want to be at.
Okay.
And are you local? Are you local here in Tampa?
I'm in Dunedin area, yeah.
Okay, Dunedin. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's great. So, when did you release your last album?
This last album? I've actually got 3 albums in counting, and this is my 3rd. This is all original, and I just released it last November 7th, and it's finally just now starting to get noticed. I've been number 1 on charts, on the indie charts around, off and on, and I'm getting a lot of great feedback on it. So I think Awesome. I've got a wonderful product. I've written this thing myself, and I got a great product, and I just need somebody to help me get it out there. I want to be on the stages, and I want to be put in festivals, and I want to be out there performing this live is what my goal is.
Okay, great. Well, what I would like to do, I'd like to review your whole album, and what I'll do is Dawn will give you my information and our office information, and I'll get you connected to our AR person, and we'll try to get you in first part of the year and sit down and review things with you.
Well, that would be awesome. Thank you. Any help you could give me, I would so appreciate it.
Great.
Well, Yvonne and Creed, you know what? I think we have a new part of our show. Creed, this is going to be the new Tan Talk Dawn and Yvonne idle moment.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have you. Now we have to talk in person. And because we have Christian singers like Ellen as well, and Brenda, and there are more Christian singers, Creed, that are writing me. I can only airplay their music. You can do what you do, and you can put them on stages and perform. I mean, you've had Rachel Lampa. You've had so many other Christian. What are the other Christian artists that you've had?
Well,
besides yourself,
through the years, yeah, absolutely. Well, through the years with people that I've worked with and people that's worked part of the label. We had we were blessed with Jeff Adams that worked for the label for around 8 months, which is our label's Vecca Records. And Jeff, he now lives in Lakeland, and Jeff has discovered so many big name artists now. I mean, from Group One Crew, Francisca Battistelli, Jamie Grace,
I love her.
Mandisa, Ryan Stevenson, which is the writer for Toby Mac. I mean, and it goes back and dates back to the Jonas Brothers. So I mean, we've worked or we're connected with so many people that have deep roots in our industry, and so, but those people just didn't become overnight successes. It takes work, and those people and even local people here or across the nation that are local in other cities that they start, and we get those people pointing in the right direction, and then with God blessing them and the right support team behind them gets them out there where they belong. Some of my background, Jeff that used to work for us, he has a lot of the mainstream contemporary Christian artists. My background, it started in traditional gospel music, and I had actually crossed over in part of my career where I played a lot for a lot of the Grand Ole Opry legends on the country side of things, and I came back to full-time full-time gospel music as an artist and as a label. So I worked on a major in the some of the artists from the Grand Ole Opry, where when Jeff had worked for us, he'd worked with the contemporary people. So we brought both of those talents on both sides of the business, and we started creating things like that. But we take people from the start that may not have much, and we help catapult those careers. So it just really depends on how dedicated the artist is to get out there and having the financial support to be able to help push that.
Well, I know it's 7:58, Creed. I had a special request because she drove all the way in to hear from you as well. And this is my special gift. And that's what my show, and it tickles my heart and warms my spirit that you can be a part of this to, give people their dreams, and God opens the door of opportunity, number one. That's true. And we've got Creed, number two, to open the door for this beautiful lady, and also with Ellen and her music. And Creed, we want to thank you. And we have 1 minute. Creed, we'll get in touch with you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
God
Merry
bless.
Christmas to you
Merry
all.
Christmas.
All right.
Happy holidays, Creed.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we have 1 minute. So what do you think about that, Brenda?
Well, I think it's awesome. I mean, any help he could give me would be absolutely great. I have an incredible work ethic.
Okay.
And he sounds like an awesome guy.
Voice. Beautiful.
And he's a Christian recording studio,
Yes.
Christian A&R, and that's what you said you were looking for, and we brought that opportunity for you. And also, Alexia, we have not even 30 seconds here. Say goodbye to everybody.
Thank
Merry
you guys
Christmas.
for having me. Merry Christmas and have a blessed day.
Yes, Ellen, thank you for driving from Orlando as well.
Thank you so much for having me on the show again. We love you guys.
And you got connections today, too.
Big time, always.
I know, we all did.
Yeah,
right? We
exactly.
want to thank Lori and Ty, and we want to thank Creed, and I feel like Romper Room. We see everybody. Remember, give God all the glory and honor. Watch things happen. Put your feet on the floor and thank Him in the morning. Because
have a Merry Christmas.
Without
Merry
Him,
Christmas.
things don't happen. I'm Dawn Reese, your host.
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills, Tampa Bay. Listen.
Terror concerns, bathroom bill limbo. I'm Barbara Cusack. Donald Trump says the truck ramming attack at a